lift the heel, come onto the balls of the foot. You're just pedaling through the feet. Just to mobilize all those little joints and tendons that are in the feet. 3, 2, 1, and heel down. Okay, switch on your pelvic floor. So close the front, close the back, draw up inside that strip of muscle, lift it up, up, up to level 3. Hold that there. Find your neutral spine, triangle, fingers and thumb are level in your neutral spine. Now breathe in, release the navel out, and as you breathe out, draw the navel all the way in. And again, breathe in, and breathe out. Draw that navel all the way in as far as you can. Inhale. Now as you breathe out, just draw the navel in about 30%, third of the way in, just to hold you still till we begin moving. Okay, lift your shoulders up to the ears, roll them back, slot them in their pockets, fingertips to the floor, lengthen through the crown of the head and nod the chin in slightly. So lengthen, the tailbone is slightly tucked underneath. Okay, let the chin just come down towards the chest and lift back up. And again, down towards the chest and lift. Time and lift. Okay, turn the head to one side, drop the chin to the shoulder, lift the head up, back through the center to the opposite side, chin to the shoulder, lift up, back through the center, change, chin to shoulder, lift up, to the center. Okay, take the ear over to the shoulder, keeping your shoulders level, weight even between your 2 feet, lift back up and change. Back to the center. And lift back up. One more time. And reset. Now lift your shoulders all the way up to the ears and release. And again, all the way up to the ears and release. Now roll it forward and back. Forward. Start to roll with the body, so roll it forward and open upright. Roll it in and upright. Starting to draw in the arms, give yourself a hug and open. Yeah? So you'll give yourself a hug and open. One more. Keep the weight even between your feet and that gap between your chin and your chest, shoulders down, lateral fold and change. One more time each side. And lift up. Okay, place your hands on your hips. Lift the knee and back down. Breathe in, breathe out as you lift, breathe in as you lower. Two more. Last one. Okay, just a little rotation through the ankle, each direction, and then do that with the wrists as well. So we are going to be using those. Change sides, lift up, rotate the wrists each way, rotate the ankle each way. Okay, come down onto your mat. And you can either sit with the legs crossed or open. Okay, so make sure you're nice and even on your sitting bones. If the hip flexors are tight here, just sit on a block if you have one, or find yourself a large book off the bookcase and use that instead. What that was. Okay, start off with your hands together in prayer, thumb on the chest, and your first finger just supports the chin there. Shoulders back and down. Okay, take a breath in. As you breathe out, just turn to the side as far as is comfortable for you, not leaning over into that butt cheek. Breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out and turn. Remember, it may go further one side than the other. That's perfectly normal. One more time. Okay, you can either keep the arms in that position or take it a little bit further. If you're taking the arms out, make sure that they are not over your shoulders. They're just resting weightless underneath the shoulders. Now take a breath in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Twice more each side. Come back to the hands on the chest and the chin if you need to. And one more time each side. Onto your tummy. Prone position. Okay. Feet together and then just open up the heels so the big toes are in contact with one another. Your elbows are down so your shoulders aren't elevated up towards your ears. And we're going to go to the swan dive. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, just slowly lifting up, keeping the forearms on the floor. Breathe in and release. Breathe out as you lift, Now I'm only going to come up to this level because I'm quite lordotic in the lower back. I don't want to compress those discs even further. So breathe out as you lift. Draw the navel in, lift the pelvic floor higher. So you're coming up to the next level, you're lifting to here, then the forearms come up as far as is comfortable for you, and release back down. So that's to the forearms, then peel up the elbows, and your third stage is here, lifting up without the hands on the floor, so without the support for the back. As I said, I'm going to stay down here. We've got 6 repetitions. Breathe out as you lift. Breathe in as you lower. Breathe out, draw up the floor, draw in the navel as you lift. Breathe in as you lower. Onto the hands, sit back onto your heels into a cat stretch. Okay, into tabletop. Remember, you promised to do this later. I'm sat here talking to myself because you said you'd all do it later on, so you better be. Fingers wide, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips and hip distance apart. So keeping lengthened through the crown and from the tailbone here. Take a breath in, breathe out and lift up into that cat stretch. Inhale and down into a small cow position. Out and lift. Breathe in and release. Two more. Into child's pose. And lift up. Okay, come down onto your side. Either head on the arm, a block or a towel here. Fingertips spread wide to balance here. Nice long line. We're just going to begin with the prep to lift and lower the leg, okay? So inhale, exhale, draw up pelvic floor, draw in the navel, inhale and release. And again, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. This time when you lower down, you're just going to come to that hip distance apart so we can bring the leg forward, remembering to keep the hip in position here outer thigh up to the ceiling, your hip bones, your headlights are facing forward. We don't want any migration forward, so we don't want those hip bones to start going towards the floor. So you're only bringing the leg as far forward as you can and keeping the leg straight, okay? So inhale, flex the foot, exhale and come forward, point, inhale and come back, flex, exhale and come forward. Just have a check-in with this hip, point, inhale and come back, flex, breathe out, point, breathe in. 3 more. Release that down. We're going to add into that 2 little pulses when the leg comes round to the front. So let me show you what I mean. So your leg is lifted. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, pulse, pulse, point. Inhale to come back. Flex, exhale to come forward. Pulse, pulse, point, inhale to come back. You should be starting to feel that here now. So flex, exhale, pulse, pulse, point, inhale. 3 more times. Ouch, ouch. And 1 more. Ooh, and release. Just give it a little pat, bring it back to life. Okay, roll over into supine position. So you're on your back, your feet are on the floor. Check your neutral. I'm just going to check my socks up because my feet are sliding. Okay. Feet hip distance apart, your neutral spine, so fingertips just fit under the edge there. Remember, you can use the imprint if you need to. The imprint, just to quickly go over that, is a slight tilt back of the pelvis. Imagine you've got a pile of raspberries under your lower back. You want to squeeze the juice out of them, but you don't want to squash them. So it's just a slight imprint, just like, ooh, a little tiddly widdly touch. That may be more comfortable for you if like me, you're a bit lordotic in the lower back. Okay. So open up those shoulder blades and then just relax the arms on the floor, and we're going to come into tabletop with the legs. So the movement goes from the hip, not from the knee. So we take a breath in, inhale, as you lift, draw up pelvic floor, draw in the navel, and lift one leg to tabletop. So your shin is parallel with the ceiling, your knee is 90 degrees and over the hip. Inhale at the top, exhale and lower. Inhale, exhale, opposite leg lifts up, so this knee angle stays the same. There's no flexion extension of the knee joint, it's the hip that's moving. Breathe in, breathe out and lower. Remember your imprint if you need it. Inhale, exhale and lift. Inhale. Exhale and lower. So that back position shouldn't change at all, and it shouldn't be uncomfortable. Exhale to lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale and lower. I'm just going to go one more time each side, and then work one side at a time. So inhale. Exhale and lift. Inhale. Exhale and lower. Inhale. Exhale and lift. Inhale. Exhale and lower. Okay. One side. Inhale. Exhale and lift. Hold it here. So take a look. You're going to inhale. Exhale. Taking the leg as far as is comfortable for you. It doesn't have to come to the floor. You don't want it to touch. Inhale and come back. Exhale and lift. And lower. Inhale to come in. Now have a check in with that opposite side. Just check that your knee isn't dropping out to the side. If you want to feel if you're coming out neutral, place your fingertips on your hip bones. They should be staying in position. 3 more this side. This time, bringing the foot to the floor, and we're going to go with the opposite side. So inhale, exhale to lift, knees over the hip. Okay, exhale. Watch this knee, make sure it's staying in line with your hip and it's not dropping out to the side. The inside of your foot isn't peeling up away from the floor. Breathe out. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Draw the knees into the chest. Okay, you can either stay with that and do 3 on each side, or we're going to go for a little bit harder with both feet off the floor, but we're only using one side. Okay, so start in your set position, recheck your neutral. Pelvic floor is drawn up to level 3. Arms are down on the floor. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're lifting the first leg up to tabletop. Inhale. Exhale and lift. Okay, so already you should be able to feel a little bit of tension, that the transverse abdominis, your core submuscle, is having to work here to hold the legs in this position. Again, if it's uncomfortable in the lower back, just draw the knees in slightly by tilting the pelvis, going into imprint. So we're just going to go one side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Changing sides. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, release. Take the feet down to the floor. Lengthen and stretch. So coming to full body stretch. Breathe in and out as normal once you're on the stretches. You're holding the stretch, not the breath. And release. I'm just going to turn around because you're coming over onto that opposite side for the side leg lifts. So we're getting either head in the arm, a little block there, or a towel. Nice straight line here. Outer thigh hip is facing the ceiling, and your two hip bones are your headlights facing directly in front. Now remember, your balance will be different on either side. You may even feel it's harder one side than the other. That's perfectly normal. So you're in your neutral spine. Pelvic floor is already lifted to level 3. Take a breath in. Breathe out and just lift up. Breathe in and release. One more. And hold that there, so the feet are hip bone distance apart. We start to come forward without any forward migration from the top hip, okay? So take a breath in, point the toe, come forward, flex, breathe in and come back. Now I find this side much harder. Point, come forward. I'm wanting to roll forward, I'm trying not to. Flex, breathe in and come back. Flex, breathe in. Breathe out as you come forward. Flex, breathe in as you come back. One more time. I found that quite challenging on that side. Okay, adding in the pulses then. So 2 pulses at the front and then bringing it back. So set your alignment. Take a breath in, point the toe, breathe out, come forward. 1, 2, flex, breathe in and come back. Point, come forward, pulse, pulse, breathe in and come back. Watch your distance if that hip rolls forward. That's when you know you've gone too far. Even if you went further than that on the other side. Pulse, pulse, flex, breathe in. Got 3 more to go. One more. And release. Now I'm guessing then you might experience the same, but I didn't feel anything near as much as the other side, and yet I didn't come as far forward. So I need to probably look at my technique on that side compared to the other side. I want to come back to it. Okay, give it a little pat. Roll over onto your back. Okay, again, your feet are on the floor in that neutral position. check the fingertips just fit under the edge of the lower back, and then imprint if you need it. And we're just going to come up into that double tabletop again and just hold it there for 5 in breaths, 5 out breaths. Remember how we could feel the tension. We could feel that the transverse abdominals were engaged, holding the legs up there. So inhale, exhale and lift. Inhale, exhale and lift. Here you might need that little imprint. Just stay here, breathe in, normal. After 5, on your next exhale, take the first leg down. Here's where you need to really switch on or imprint. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, first leg comes up. Inhale, now really draw in now as that second leg comes up or into imprint. Hold it here. Breathing in, exhale and lift. Inhale, exhale and lift. Exhale, inhale, exhale, full body stretch. Okay, bring the arms over, reset, feet are staying on the floor, arms are going up and over. So again, set up, spine, pelvic floor, navel, shoulders. Okay, small gap between the chin and chest, don't forget that, don't let the head drop back. Okay, inhale, the arms come over shoulders. Exhale as they go back. Inhale, forward. Now as you exhale, the back may want to arch as you lift up, so focus, think about that drawing in of the navel, the lifting of the pelvic floor, going into imprint if you need it. Okay, so breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. I absolutely love this feeling. Breathe out. Really feel it switching on more and more as the arms go further back. Breathe out, so you get to about here. That's it. Body's saying, I want my arms back in the center. 2 more. And 1 more. Time to put those together. So the holding, remember imprint is there if you need it, or just take 1 leg up to tabletop, that's fine as well. So inhale, exhale and lift. Inhale, exhale and lift. Now you're holding these here. You're switching on the transverse abdominis, so you're lifting up the pelvic floor, all to stop the movement of the pelvis, yeah? So inhale, exhale, inhale. Now don't speed it up to get it out of the way. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's keep it flowing. 3 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now we're bringing the feet down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and lengthen. Got one more add on there. So we're going to go for alternate leg extension. So let me show you without sitting up first. Get it here. You're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Opposite side, breathe out, breathe in. If you're just doing one side, yeah, you're going to do 5 and then change. With one foot on the floor, there's still a little bit of stability for the back. Okay, so if you need to, it's 5 on each side. If not, we go for 10 alternate. So let's start right from the beginning. Inhale. Just watch that chin doesn't roll back. Or chins in my case. Breathe out and lift. Inhale. Breathe out and lift. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Arms go up and over. Leg goes forward. Doesn't touch the floor. Inhale and come back. You can, of course, just point the toe to the ceiling, extending the leg, whichever's comfortable for you. I'm going to start again now because that was a little demo. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Don't let the shoulders lift up towards your ears, keeping the elbows slightly bent. Halfway, so that's 5. If you're doing one leg, switch sides for me. Ooh, 2 more, 1 more each side. Inhale, exhale down, inhale, exhale down. Go into that well-deserved full body stretch we've worked core. And release. Okay, relax there. Bend the feet in, bring the feet together, the thighs together, just drop them out to the side so the soles of your feet are touching. Hip opener, bring them in, and again, open. chin and the chest. Bring the arms in front, inhale. Exhale to lift, look through the gap, look forward. Inhale and come back. If you need to support the head, take the hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Yeah. So 6 to go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Three more. Head and shoulders are still up. Bring the legs together. Okay, relax the arms down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. So just opening the knees. Breathe out. Breathe in. Support the head if you need to. Breathe out. Breathe in. We're going for 4 more. Last exercise. Breathe out. Don't hold that neck stiff. Head and shoulders up if you can. 2 more. And 1 more. Feet together. Release. And full body stretch. Oh. Just relax into your stretch. Breathe in and out as normal. Okay, bring the arms up and over. Bend the knees in. Hands behind if you can. Lower back, lumbar spine into the floor to massage. You do a sequence of side to side, forward and back, round in a circle. Okay, just going to angle myself over. Take the legs to one side, take the arms to the opposite. Turn your head to look in the direction of your arms. And change. Back to center. Switch it over again. And one last time. Roll it forward and back, slowly coming up to sitting. Either legs out in front or crossed. Place the hand down on the floor, just a slight push there so you're not leaning into that butt side. Lift up and over, bending this elbow of the arm that's hands on the floor. Up and change. And release. Bring the legs together, forward fold. Again, just hold the stretch, breathe in and out as normal. And uncurl. Okay, you can come up through the roll down, providing you have no disc issues or blood pressure issues. If you do have any of those, just bring yourself up to your feet nice and slowly, how you normally get up. Okay. Heating's getting warm now, so